Hello, Libra, and welcome to Soul Guidance with Adriana. I'm Adriana. I'm a transformational life coach and abundance consultant. I have an intuitive message for you this week. We're going to start with your animal oracle. This is number 19, the goat, reliability. Now, I love this card. I think it's just such an interesting image of the goat being part of the mountains. And the message for you is about slow and steady, one step at a time, one step up the mountain, but making sure that every step you're taking is going to be on solid ground. So if this means taking less steps than usual, or perhaps taking more time between steps, that is an energy to consider. Okay, this isn't about the quickest way up the mountain. This is up the most reliable way above the mountain. Okay, and just the most sure-footed way. Okay, goats have the amazing feet that just know exactly how to navigate really rocky and dangerous terrain. And sometimes they'll either go down to come back up, or they'll go sideways to go up. But they know they'll get up eventually. So again, the message for you, Libra, is make sure that every single step is on solid ground. Okay, I can think of so many meanings to that statement, but let's get into your reading. King of Swords is where we start the reading, and this is where your energy is at the moment, King of Swords. Now, I feel like these two energies kind of go together pretty well. The King of Swords is a strategist, he's a planner, he's decisive, and he's willing to look at the big picture. Okay, now, if we're too long in this energy, we may not get anything done because he just wants to think, but we're looking at the broad view, at the big view, and you notice that he is not in a hurry. Again, same thing like the goat, not in a hurry to make a choice, make a decision, because he wants to make sure that it fits the overall strategy. Okay, so let's look where you're headed. Queen of Cups, I thought so. All right. When I talk about making sure that you're taking the right step, this is not the right step according to what your mind thinks. This is the right step according to what your heart knows is the right step forward. This is a tougher energy to access if you like to live in your head, if you like your head to tell you what's right and wrong. This is about making sure that you're taking the right step based on what your heart is telling you. Not what your emotions are telling you, what your heart is telling you. Behind all of those emotions is the quieter, truer voice of your heart. Strange fact, Libra, emotions actually come from your head. They come as the result of thoughts, and then that kind of ricochets off of fear based on what has happened in the past, or expectation based on what has happened in the past, positive expectation, and that creates an emotion. So when we're looking at Queen of Cups, we're looking at other ways of perceiving information. Also, your intuition can be it's always an amazing guide. You should always listen to your intuition. And I don't think that the King of Swords is what's the word? He's not. No, okay, I take that back, because it's the Queen of Swords that is more the divine, intuitive, spiritual aspect of that third eye. He's more the rational, thought, logical aspect of the third eye area. Okay, so this Queen of Swords is really asking you to get off that throne, get off the throne, get into your heart, close your eyes, and make your next step come from your heart. Okay, Mr. Goat, I'm going to put you down for a second. Oh, this is even more significant. Didn't notice this before. This is snow underneath the goat. What is snow but frozen water? Okay? That's why it's so important to follow your heart and not your head. Okay? So snow is kind of a combination of the head energy, the swords, the cold air, and water. But what happens when the sun comes in? We're left with water. So the only thing you can reliably stand on is what your heart is saying, not what your head is saying. Wow, that's exciting. Okay, Six of Pentacles, energy coming in. You will be receiving. Yes, you will receive some help. It may come in monetary, it may be coming in just someone doing something nice for you or advising you, but you will be receiving some help. And because these are both facing the same way, I want to say when you get into your heart and you start taking your steps based on that, this help comes to you quicker. And look what he's sitting on. Snow. This is just amazing, isn't it? All right, we're going to grab your overall healing message. Four of Swords. So this is about directing your thought energy and directing your manifesting energy. So this is really important. I need to get all of it. So give me a second. When you endeavor to manifest, it usually starts in your head. It usually starts an idea, something you've seen, something that you have observed or witnessed in someone else, or perhaps yourself. You know, you respond to something in your life saying, well, I don't want that. So the manifestation starts in the head, and you may be the type that likes to visualize. But the only way we can know if we are going to take a step that is in line with our manifestation is by tuning into the heart energy. And I will say it now combined by tuning into the heart and the emotions. If it doesn't feel good, if the step doesn't feel good, it's not in alignment with what you've tried to manifest, even if it seems like it is. Okay? I will use a personal example for a second. I am in the process of, I will say, manifesting and receiving a relationship. And I had one kind of pop up about a month ago, and my gut instinct was, no, this isn't right. This isn't in line with what I've been asking for. Although it seemed like it was, you know, on paper, when you looked at the facts, it looked like everything I had written down. But the essence of what I was feeling, you know, as I explored it some more, as I gathered more information, the essence of what I started to feel was, no, this is not really what I was asking for. This is not in line with the essence of what I wanted. So even though, again, the facts, the head stuff, the logic said, yeah, but he's this, and this, and he's got this, and this, and he does this, and this, the essence wasn't right. And it's that essence that tells us if we're on the right track or not. Okay, so don't trust what's on paper. Never trust what's on paper. Always trust your feeling. Always trust the essence. Always trust the vibe. Okay? All right, Libra, I think we're going to end it there. Thank you so much for joining me. And I always love to hear from you. So if you feel compelled to leave a comment, that is really appreciated and welcome. I wish you so many abundant blessings this week, and I look forward to seeing you next time.